Welcome back to Unflipping our 1966 bathroom. Today we're talking wood. But first,
Hang on, I'm busy.
and if you didn't already know, we're putting it on basically every non-shower vertical surface in this bathroom. We got the paneling online from a place called Total Wood Store. It's 1/4-inch Sapele veneered plywood. We installed it on the drywall first using glue and then finished it with nails. As you can see here, we spray painted where the seams were going to be black. That's just all we had on hand. We could have used brown or really any dark color, not even spray paint necessarily. Basically just wanted to prevent any of the light color from the drywall peeking through because we're not using trim between the panels. And now it's time to answer your most burning question. How the heck are we going to protect all this wood in a bathroom? And thankfully for us, we're not the first people to do this. This past summer, we stayed at Frank Lloyd Wright's Epstein house and were able to basically see what our vision for this bathroom was in person because there's so much wood in this house. So we reached out to the owners who had completely restored the house to see how they finished the wood in the bathrooms. Their carpenter used a marine oil and varnish combo, and it's held up perfectly for them over the years, even with heavy use.
Hang on, I'm busy.
So this is the product they recommended. We'll freeze frame it here in a second. It's a blend of linseed and tung oils with the varnish, so it provides both a finish and protection on the wood. So we used this on all the wood that was going in the room, including the vanity our family built for us. So the way we found easiest to apply it was just basically brushing it on and then giving it a wipe down after, kind of how you would a traditional stain. For us, we didn't have the time, space, or weather to be able to finish it beforehand, so we had to do it after it was installed. But doing it this way helps seal off the crevices and joints between the panels. For interior use, it's recommended to do 3 to 6 coats with at least 24 hours in between each coat. And of course, as you add more coats, it will get darker and shinier. And then before you apply each new coat, you want to just very, very lightly sand the surface with a fine sandpaper, at least 320 grit or higher.
I need to actually do work in here.
So this is how we were looking after our first coat. It does come out a little bit splotchy. You can condition the wood beforehand, which we didn't, so that may have helped. But even over the last few weeks of having it on, it has soaked in quite a bit and evened out a lot. And then before our final few coats, we finished the raw edges of the plywood with oil pastels. This is definitely not a professional recommendation. I was just able to find a good blend of browns to match the wood. The camera picks it up weird, but it does match perfectly. And then the last few coats of varnish sealed it in. The last thing we'll have to do is add some trim and or caulking to the floors and ceiling to fully seal everything off, and then we're finished. And for our first time doing something like this, we're very happy with how it's turned out. It is something that will have to be maintained over time, but beauty is pain, right?